Bienvenue and welcome to Beaumont, Alberta. Located just minutes southeast of Edmonton, Beaumont's a charming community with big city conveniences. It's where life feels just right, with safe neighborhoods, historic French-Canadian heritage, a strong economy, and a youthful energy that shines through everything we do. Here, every season brings us together, and it's easy to feel welcome, connected, and part of something bigger.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from Nisku this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatchewan in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbach coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsoctickets.com. Let's rock!
The rock faces around Lake Tahoe are legendary. But this fall, new ones will emerge in the Tahoe Basin. Pullman, Mowat, Gushu, and more. November 4th through 9th, the Grand Slam of Curling's first ever event in the U.S. is coming to Lake Tahoe, where the greatest rock stars on earth unite for 6 days of incredible curling, celebrity appearances, and off-break curl parties you won't want to miss. Get your tickets at thegrandslamofcurling.com. Let's rock!
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Welcome to therockshop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of Curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, The Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of Curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. therockshop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
For over 20 years, the Sandra Schmirler Foundation has granted more than $9 million to hospitals across Canada for life-saving equipment for premature and critically ill babies. In the past 4 years alone, $4 million has been granted thanks to the curling community's incredible generosity. The need continues year-round, and with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion, just like Sandra.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $50,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
Bienvenue and welcome to Beaumont, Alberta. Located just minutes southeast of Edmonton, Beaumont's a charming community with big city conveniences. It's where life feels just right, with safe neighborhoods, historic French-Canadian heritage, a strong economy, and a youthful energy that shines through everything we do. Here, every season brings us together, and it's easy to feel welcome, connected, and part of something bigger.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from Nisku this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatchewan in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbeck coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsoctickets.com. Let's rock!
The rock faces around Lake Tahoe are legendary. But this fall, new ones will emerge in the Tahoe Basin. Beaumont, Mowat, Gushu, and more. November 4th through 9th, the Grand Slam of Curling's first ever event in the U.S. is coming to Lake Tahoe, where the greatest rock stars on earth unite for 6 days of incredible curling, celebrity appearances, and après curl parties you won't want to miss. Get your tickets at theGrandSlamOfCurling.com. Let's rock!
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Welcome to the RockShop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of Curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of Curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. TheRockShop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
For over 20 years, the Sandra Schmirler Foundation has granted more than $9 million to hospitals across Canada for life-saving equipment for premature and critically ill babies. In the past 4 years alone, $4 million has been granted thanks to the curling community's incredible generosity. The need continues year-round, and with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion, just like Sandra.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $50,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
Bienvenue and welcome to Beaumont, Alberta. Located just minutes southeast of Edmonton, Beaumont's a charming community with big city conveniences. It's where life feels just right, with safe neighborhoods, historic French-Canadian heritage, a strong economy, and a youthful energy that shines through everything we do. Here, every season brings us together. And it's easy to feel welcome, connected, and part of something bigger.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from Nisku this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatchewan in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbach coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsoctickets.com. Let's rock!
The rock faces around Lake Tahoe are legendary. But this fall, new ones will emerge in the Tahoe Basin. Beaumont, Mowat, Gushue, and more. November 4th through 9th, the Grand Slam of Curling's first ever event in the U.S. is coming to Lake Tahoe, where the greatest rock stars on earth unite for 6 days of incredible curling, celebrity appearances, and off-break curl parties you won't want to miss. Get your tickets at thegrandslamofcurling.com. Let's rock!
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Welcome to therockshop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of Curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, The Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of Curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. therockshop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
For over 20 years, the Sandra Schmirler Foundation has granted more than $9 million to hospitals across Canada for life-saving equipment for premature and critically ill babies. In the past 4 years alone, $4 million has been granted thanks to the curling community's incredible generosity. The need continues year-round, and with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion, just like Sandra.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
Bienvenue and welcome to Beaumont, Alberta. Located just minutes southeast of Edmonton, Beaumont's a charming community with big city conveniences. It's where life feels just right, with safe neighborhoods, historic French-Canadian heritage, a strong economy, and a youthful energy that shines through everything we do. Here, every season brings us together, and it's easy to feel welcome, connected, and part of something bigger. Where life feels just right.
Faces around Lake Tahoe are legendary. But this fall, new ones will emerge in the Tahoe Basin. Beaumont, Mowat, Gushue, and more. November 4th through 9th, the Grand Slam of Curling's first ever event in the U.S. is coming to Lake Tahoe, where the greatest rock stars on earth unite for 6 days of incredible curling, celebrity appearances, and après curl parties you won't want to miss. Get your tickets at thegrandslamofcurling.com. Let's rock.
Junior Slam here at the Beaumont Curling Club. We're excited to bring the action to you here today with teams Derksen and teams Hebert. Both teams are boasting a 1-0 record, looking for their second win in the short round robin. And after their third game today, we'll be into playoffs on Sunday or Saturday morning. A quick shout out to a couple of our local sponsorships for the event this morning. We have Northern Lights Fiber, which is our platinum sponsor for the weekend. The City of Beaumont, Green Amp Solar, Brightview Financial, and Hack the House. Curling supplies as well as MFP and Unitech Electrical. I'm here solo with you this morning, so if you have any questions or comments, please send them in the chat. And we look forward to a great game this morning. Looks like we're going to have a few rocks in play here with the center guard going up. And now a little hit and roll by the Derksens. Lead. Good shot, good pan out of the Beaumont Curling Club. Went through some renovations this summer. Fantastic venue. We hosted a lot of Alberta Curling Series events this year, but with the Grand Slam of Curling being at the club this year and also the Silent Ice Center, the organization as well as the members of Beaumont decided that we would just go ahead and put all of our eggs in one basket here. This Junior Slam is composed of 16 U25 men's teams, 16 U25 ladies teams, and 8 U15 teams that will compete at the Silent Ice Center on Sunday during the men's and ladies finals. Their finals will be over on that ice as well. So these young athletes are really excited for the opportunity to play in front of 2,000 fans and have a bunch of other people on TV on Sportsnet on Sunday. So the competition is heating up to make sure that we get that experience there at Silent Ice Center. Just some background on Team Hebert. They are 25-5 coming into this weekend. Just coming off a win at the St. Paul Cashfield where John Schuster and Danny Casper both played. Schuster made the semifinal and Casper lost in the quarters. Having an outstanding year this year with Team Hebert. Yeah, some amazing news that it's still a junior team, and they've qualified for the U.S. Olympic trials this year. So phenomenal curling by these young men, and they look forward to making a good showing at the U.S. trials and keeping up this record of 25-5 for this year to maybe have a chance to represent the U.S. in the Olympics this year. So the third, Jackson Bestland, throwing his first rock this morning. Looks like it's going to be an Aaron turn draw to the wings to split the house to lie 2. Working on this hard right out of his hand here. During practice, most shots are played from the outside in towards the button, where the last stone draw is super important as it's the last tiebreaker to make sure that you're in the playoffs. So everyone kind of warms out the outside of the sheets and keeps the inside of the sheets, nice and fresh for the first couple rocks to come down there. But they worked hard on there, the front end, great sweepers, and got that in the house. Gives Team Derksen an opportunity with a flattish double here, but looks like he's throwing some heat at it and trying to make the double and get that rock that's out of that center guard. Great shot there. I don't think that he got shot rock. It's pretty close, but moves it over to that yellow and it really starts shrinking that scoring area for Team Hebert that has the hammer today this morning. A little bit of communication here, just trying to see with the hammer. Do they, not sure, like I said, if they're lying one. It looks like yellow's got shot rock. But they're trying to figure out, first end tie game with the hammer, how aggressive do they have to be? Looks like they're doing the, what we called it earlier yesterday, was the defensive aggressive shot. So peeling the center guard with probably close to hack to board weight and allowing your shooter to roll into the house and lie a third shot in this case. Looks like he just threw a little bit more weight than the skipper wanted. Might get lucky if this sticks around the back, but he does not. So big mistake there, at the end of the day, hitting 3/4 of that rock, half of it, was definitely the plan there. Now Team Derksen has a chance to hit lie 2 without the hammer, with one about half buried around that center guard. Pretty big mistake here the first end, but I'm sure he just thought, again, down that middle path might have been a little bit slower as it's not used during practice, and just overthrew it just a hair. So Dylan Derksen with his first stone of the first end of the 8 o'clock game here down at the Beaumont Curling Club for the Junior Grand Slam event here with our title sponsor, Northern Lights Fiber. Got fairly lucky there, just underthrew it out on the wings. Again, that path is probably used for the first half of the path down the sheet, as it was close where the broom was for the draw to the button. But once it didn't start curling, kind of hit some fresh pebble out there and slowed her down. Just underthrew it, but got really lucky at the end of the day and kept his shooter in there to lie first and second shot. And now Caden Hebert has a decision to make. Does he want to try to run that center guard back and actually hit about half to 3/4 of the one on the button and then cross face the one on the back? So there's a run kind of triple there, or run double. Or does he play a little less weight and just tap that one on the button back and try to get behind the guard? Kind of set up a wall back there, and that's what it looks like. Looks like what he's selected as a shot calls is a tap back on the one right on the button, and kind of build the wall of red granite behind the 8 foot to give Team Derksen a tough shot with their last. There's been a couple of rocks down this path now at the beginning of the game, so should be close to being up to speed. Looks like they're starting to work on this to get it to curl. It's really close. That's a great shot. Can't see if they tapped the second shot rock out to be now a fourth shot, but if they have, that's a fantastic shot. But now it gives Team Derksen a really tough shot to eliminate that yellow stone, or even a freeze to that yellow stone to try to limit the damage to one. But looks like he's going to throw again the tap back. Probably in this case is going to roll close to being in the open. If he rolls in the open, it might give Team Hebert a double to get it to. Throw out a huge shout out to all our volunteers here this week. We have over 375 shifts at the curling club as well as down at Silent Ice Center down in Nisku for the Grand Slam curling event, which is going into Friday with the round robin wrapping up and tiebreakers more than likely tomorrow morning. Yeah, thank you to all the volunteers that made this event possible. Looks like they're liking it out of his hand. And a great shot here again. Gonna roll in the open and might leave Hebert a flat double in 2. Looks like he's not even contemplating it, that he's doesn't even want to look at the draw. Looks like he has that flat double in mind to get his 2 points. the record 25 and 5. I would imagine he'd be fairly close with this shot. That's a pretty good record to start the season off. All right, last rock here for Caden. Bring in the heat. On it right out of his hand. Looks like it's going to be a nose hit for one. All right, 1-0 Team Hebert over Team Derksen. Interesting end. Had a couple chances there to score a couple, but at the end of the day, it's a force for 1 point for Team Hebert, and we'll see you in the second half.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
Live curling rocks. And this November, the best in the world are coming to Tahoe. Get your seats now at gsoctickets.com. But hurry, early bird pricing ends soon.
Welcome back to the Beaumont Curling Club here for the Junior Grand Slam event. We have had a good end, the first end, with Team Hebert getting forced to one. Had a pretty flat double for his second point, but first end kind of erred on the side of caution to make sure that he hit the stick rather than hit and roll out, and got his one. And then pretty aggressive call right off the bat, just center line guard, utilizing the no-tick rule to where that rock is right on the center line, and we had to come around, and now we're gonna have a freeze, so it looks like we'll have a few rocks in play in this end. Again, huge shout out right here to our Northern Lights Fiber title sponsor here for the events in Beaumont. Great company for internet. If anyone's looking for the highest speed internet you can with fiber and reliability, reach out to Northern Lights Fiber. Great shots, 3 shots in a row here. Center guard back, in the button. Then a little tap back, and now we're going to see another freeze. So both these teams firing early. Fantastic shot there. Yellow's completely frozen to that back button one. So it's going to take a few shots to get that one out. Green and solar energy. There you see that in the back on the sheet. We don't have sheet numbers here this weekend. It's not sheets 1 to 6. We have our great sponsors that have sponsored the sheet. So Green Amp Solar playing on their sheet today. Thank you to the guys out there to be a great sponsor and supporter of the curling club here in Beaumont. Fairly big mistake there by Team Hebert. You know, that one there, you can probably err on the caution of being light as a guard because that yellow rock was pretty much not moving. That's on the button, but a little chap off, and this gives Team Derksen to get that yellow rock that's going to be the problem rock. It's frozen right on the button. Out of here, probably light too, so. You know what, that's an absolute great shot. That yellow rock looks pretty lonely in there now. 2 rocks right above it, 1 rock back 4 foot, and best case scenario that could have happened out there for Team Derksen right there is just moving your red just off of the backing of that yellow rock. So fantastic shot, and now we're going to see a little bit more defensive play, I think, from Team Hebert, where there's going to be a little tap back and roll in here. On right out of his hands. Skipper thought would probably be a little tight. Great sweep here. Wow. Fantastic shot by Team Hebert there. These guys can sweep a rock. Kind of left that one right to the last minute to sweep it, and kind of worst case scenario there, jammed on your back one, and almost looks like now if you ever had thoughts of a blank coming into play, it's probably not there now with jamming that back one on the red. And Team Hebert is going to look at throwing up a center line guard, protecting those 2 rocks that he's got right in the center line. Yeah, good shot there. Kind of swept pin to pin. Would have liked that one to be probably another 3 or 4 feet heavier than that. Gives Team Derksen an opportunity to chase that yellow one that's right on the top of the B, right in the middle of the B, and get their red rock redirected on the one that's a little bit further down in the house. So big shot for Team Derksen here to get out of the end after just a slight miscue by Team Hebert. Real lucky there. Was able to hit it real thin and make the double. Not privy to have these athletes mic'd up, but I don't think that was the call, but I could be wrong. If that was the call, fantastic shot. I think maybe just a little bit heavy, but the audible was definitely called and made. Now Team Hebert's got to be careful here of what they decide to do next. Where again, that red rock is right on top of that yellow rock, so there's nowhere for that red rock to go that's on the top 4 foot. So right now it's, you know, do you still become ultra aggressive and you have the steel plate in your hands right now with your last rock, or do you switch gears a little bit to be a little more defensive and and make sure that the force can still be on rather than a deuce or a 3-ball. Looking good here, trying to hold it, hold the angle. Yeah, great shot. Now decision time for Team Derksen. Their third's last stone. So I think Logan's going to navigate a draw, a little tap. Keep that angle on the yellow. That's close. Not a lot of air there to hit and roll in. It looks like that's what they're thinking about. Where might hit all three reds out here if he squeak by the center line guard. Team Derksen is line one without the hammer. Oh, sorry, Team Derksen's line one without the hammer. Team Hebert here looks like he's going to try to throw the triple. I'm sorry, Team Derksen line one with the hammer. Looks like Team Hebert's going to be trying to run triple. Let's get the replay locked and loaded if he makes this one. Oh, just gets it by. Ooh, kind of worst case scenario here. So yeah, Team Derksen with hammer, line one still. Looks like he's going to try to draw one right at the stinger of the yellow jacket B. Huge opportunity here for Team Derksen to secure his deuce and maybe get more if he makes a great shot here. using that one for a while. Sorry, one of the volunteers was having an interesting conversation outside the door here that got a little chuckle for. So. Team Derksen really working hard, eh? He's got a bally guard, but I don't know if he's got the legs. Oh, managed down the ice here. Oh, just came up a touch short. Tough result. They kind of were watching it in the last 10-15 feet, and you know, obviously you don't want to be back button there to give the team an out. So the sweeper's a little tentative on getting that right to the exact spot they wanted it, but great shot. Team Hebert look at a couple different options. The in-off we talked about, the straight draw to the back red. That ice, I think he's calling the in-off. All right, well, we got Team Hebert trying the big weight in off. Look, he got it right onto for curl right out of his hand, and he's going to give the opportunity to probably make a double here to get 3. All right, big opportunity for your team, Derksen, here to get a 3 ball. Again, big shout out to all our volunteers just selling some 50-50 tickets outside the office here. The draw was over, I believe, $11,000 yesterday. For your 50-50 tickets, please see curlingalberta.ca or the Beaumont Curling Club page. And the proceeds go back to the Beaumont Curling Club for all of our initiatives moving forward as well. So thank you very much for everyone that's supported us, as well as everyone today. This is coming down, looks close. Oh, he squeaked right through the hole, but still gets his deuce. Real close shot. 2 points for Team Derksen. So leading 2-1 after 2. And they've got the replay locked and loaded right out of his hand. They're yelling hard. And if there was a hole there, he did hit it. Great shots. Gets his deuce. And we'll see you back in a few minutes after these messages.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting 10-fold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
Bienvenue and welcome to Beaumont, Alberta. Located just minutes southeast of Edmonton, Beaumont's a charming community with big city conveniences. It's where life feels just right, with safe neighborhoods, historic French-Canadian heritage, a strong economy, and a youthful energy that shines through everything we do. Here, every season brings us together, and it's easy to feel welcome, connected, and part of something bigger.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September. The Tour Challenge from Nisku this October. The Canadian Open from Saskatchewan in December. And the Players' Championship from Steinbeck coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsoctickets.com. Let's rock!
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $50,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
All right, we're back here at the Beaumont Curling Club for the Junior Grand Slam event. Great idea by the Grand Slam organizers this year to bring in the U25 men's and ladies and U15 divisions into the Grand Slam here at the Beaumont Curling Club. And the finals of each division will actually be played at Silent Ice Center during the same time as the finals for the men's ladies events on Sunday. So these athletes are going to have an opportunity to play in front of 2,000 fans live as well as, I think they're getting over 1 million views for finals and Grand Slams all over the world now. So a big opportunity for these young athletes to show what they can do on a huge stage. Also, I was talking to one of the teams earlier that they were kind of talking about this being a kind of like a showcase, a tryout as per se. So all these top young curlers are trying to make that next step. And after this quadrennial with the Olympics coming up, you'd see a lot of shakeups for the teams happening all over the country and all over the world. And this would be a good audition for a lot of these young guys to audition for some front-end roles and other things for the teams that are going to get shaken up over the Olympic season. So great shot by Team Derksen. Got a double. Couldn't hold their shooter in this second end. And they're up 2-1 heading into the third end with Team Hebert having the hammer. And it looks like the first couple ends here, these young guys have no problems putting lots of rocks in play, and they're starting to do that again. We've got double centers, one back 4 foot, and then a corner guard with one dead buried behind it. So looks like we're going to have a few rocks in play, and the only thing that he's got to be careful here is to make sure he doesn't jam out on his rock on the side 8 foot. 8 foot's a little different color down there in the Jurassic Mechanical ring that we have here at the Beaumont Curling Club. Nice sponsor of the club. They did some renovations for us here over the last couple of years. So again, another huge shout out for sponsors here for the Junior Slam. Northern Lights Fiber for all your fiber and internet needs. Reach out to Northern Lights Fiber. They were down here at the club last night and coming down again tonight to take advantage of watching some great curling, as well as the city of Beaumont here, Green Amp Solar, Brightview Financial, Hack to House Drink Supplies, as well as curling equipment. Visit hacktohouse.com for all your curling needs, and MFP Resources, as well as Intertech Electrical. So thank you so much for all of our sponsors here for the event this weekend. Couldn't have done it without you, and definitely could not have done it without the volunteers. Over 375 shifts for the Junior Slam here in Beaumont, as well as the Grand Slam over at Silent Ice Center. So huge thanks to all our volunteers. Our community here in Beaumont and surrounding areas is just absolutely phenomenal. And I want to thank everyone from the bottom of my heart for making my job easier as one of the chairs of the events. And it's just absolutely phenomenal what we can put together here in the city of Beaumont and surrounding areas. So a couple of our main volunteers back there behind the glass right now. Seems like they're trying to discuss what they want to do and if they're going to bring me a coffee or not, but doesn't look like it. All right, Team Hebert going to try to
make this hole and try to little hit and flop. So really put some pressure on Team Derksen with this shot here. Great cameras, the shots here by the crew with Curling Stadium. Been absolutely phenomenal to work with them over the last few seasons here at the Beaumont Curling Club. Been doing a tremendous job, and it's great to be able to bring this broadcast to all of our teams, families, and sponsors, and everything like that to get people out there and show what they showcase what they have to provide for the curling community, and also how good of curlers these young athletes really are. So thank you very much, Jerry Kurtz, John Benton, and all of their crew there at the Curling Stadium. Gonna slide back just a little bit. They're trying to freeze, I believe, on the yellow stone. But now for Team Hebert, he has a couple reds to draw down to and freeze right in the pocket, and maybe create a big end here or an easy deuce with no center guards up and a couple corner guards. This really has a good opportunity for the team with Hammer to be ultra aggressive here to get a couple points, because they should have the button open if things go sideways to ensure you're one. So definitely want to be ultra aggressive here to try to get your deuce with two corner guards up and rocks behind the tee line. So. Whoa, great sweep job there. What a great shot. Hits that rock out, rolls right dead, frozen to the red right there, and absolutely phenomenal shot by Team Hebert there. Notice how the lead sweeper there that's right beside the stone, he never lifts his broom up. So it's great great teaching technique for those younger curlers and even those top curlers out there. You have your broom down there like that. If the skip isn't yelling hard or right off, keep it down, keep it clean, keep that path in front of the rock nice and warm, just in case, as well as being right there when the skipper says yes hard. If his broom was off the ice, it would have taken that extra little second to get his broom down, and they just missed that corner guard. So phenomenal sweeping there by the front end of Team Hebert. You can tell why this team has started the season off at 25-5. They're looks like an absolute phenomenal front end, great sweeping, good communication, and the shot making to back it up. Guys firing all cylinders, great shot there. Different options here for Team Hebert. They're electing for the hit right on the nose. Again, the lead from Team Hebert got his broom down right away. He was ready to sweep for the skipper. Great sweep job there. He's right behind the button. Great shot. Team Derksen has elected to just make it go away. They're in a pretty good spot there where their red rock top 4 foot's not going anywhere. Even if Team Hebert would like to hit it, it's going to jam on the red one, or on the yellow one over there by the Jurassic Forest head. So that red rock's never going anywhere. So pretty good opportunity here to hit right on the nose. Working on this hard though. Looks like he's thrown a little bit light. This is the second time with this stone that he's thrown it light. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really hurt him. So again, really tough to get that red rock out without jamming and making a double. But you know, they can hit and roll and utilize that corner guard, and then that red rock right on the button is going to be pretty lonely. So if you're playing for a real big end here, you're probably hitting that rock top 4 foot right in the teeth of the Jurassic Forest, or Jurassic Mechanical logo, and rolling behind the corner guard just by a foot, maybe a little less, 11 inches. And then that red rock is pretty lonely, but it doesn't really give Team Derksen an opportunity to bail out of the end. He might be guarding for his life. So there's a couple opportunities here where if you want to try to play for a big end, 2, 3, maybe even 4, that hit and roll off the teeth on the Jurassic Mechanical logo, just behind the corner guard by a bit, would be the opportunity to do that. But missing that shot and leaving this one right on the button opens up the opportunity for a steal. So. Good call here by Team Hebert. I believe they looked at all of the options and they've decided to hit this one, and they might have something for 2 with their last one, but never going to give up a steal in this situation. Decision time for Team Derksen on where he wants to leave his shooter. So obviously got to make a play on shot rock, but where does he need to roll his shooter so that there is not a double there to give Team Hebert a possible of multiple points? While they discuss this, just again want to shout out to all our volunteers here. I'm Matt Yo, ice maker of Beaumont Curling Club, as well as owner of Tim's Ice Manufacturing. We operate 7 curling clubs in the Edmonton area for their ice making needs, as well as help out communities all around Alberta, Northwest Territories, Saskatchewan, BC, to install and maintain their curling ice and hockey ice for the seasons. And I want to throw out a huge thank you to all our staff that have prepared the Beaumont Curling Club for this event. It's been absolutely phenomenal. Players have been loving the ice, and that goes out to Savannah Duca, who's worked here all last week, and we gave her the rest of the week off because she's competing actually right beside this sheet on sheet 2 in this competition as well. Kyle Winters, who's my business partner with Tim's Ice Manufacturing, and also Justin Runsman, Logan Yo, and all the other staff that we have here at Tim's Ice Manufacturing. It takes a lot of people, a lot of great people, hard work to get in ice conditions and a club in great condition like this.
Fantastic shot by Team Derksen. Good job on the replay coming up here. These guys are firing. This is it's an unbelievable start to the game here. Gets that to a point where it's a really thin double to get reduced, and I think he's just yeah, I think so. He's just looking at hitting that right on the nose, getting his one. But phenomenal shot by Team Derksen that got them out of the end, and these young athletes are absolutely firing today. So right here, a lot of the athletes were letting me know that, you have to be pretty positive when you're right around the center line, that if you're not positive out to the broom, it takes the curl right away, and he actually threw that perfectly, and rolls in for his one. Tie game 2-2 here at the Beaumont Curling Club, the Grand Slam Junior Curling event, brought to you by our great sponsors of Northern Lights Fiber. We'll see you back in a few.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
Live curling rocks. And this November, the best in the world are coming to Tahoe. Get your seats now at gsoctickets.com. But hurry, early bird pricing ends soon.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
All right, welcome back here to the Beaumont Curling Club for the Junior Grand Slam event. We are in an absolute beauty of a game so far between Team Hebert and Team Derksen. These guys are firing on all cylinders, making great shots here and there, and they are tied up 2-2, playing the fourth end. They've done the old hammer swap, so Team Hebert had the hammer after the draw of the button. Was forced to his one. Team Derksen got his two, and then Team Hebert was forced to one again. And the old flip-flop of the hammer after 3 ends has happened. So looks like they just chopped off the guard there, rolled it into a couple inches away from being tucked away a little bit. But now Team Hebert has an opportunity to throw either a light hit and roll or a straight draw right top 4 foot. So asking the second on the team. checking for his name there, but Benji, what he would like to, what was his preferred shot, and looks like it's the out-turn draw, top 4 foot. So. Watching this come down, just dead T-line weights. Again, this team, Hebert, foursome here, has started out the season with a 25-5 record, I believe it was. And just came back from the St. Paul Cash Spiel, where Team Dropkin and Team Schuster were playing in. They've actually qualified for the Olympic trials for the U.S. as a junior team. By the looks of things today in 4 ends, you can definitely tell why. And this team, Derksen, is absolutely playing shot for shot with them. And this has been a great 3 ends of curling. Team Derksen from the Martensville Curling Club in Saskatchewan. Great audible there. That was well team executed shot, knowing that was pretty heavy. So they swept it for a tick on the outside corner guard and ended up rolling right top 4 foot with the top button. So pretty lucky, but also a fantastic team shot where the sweepers had to let them know it was heavy, and they made the audible. All right, just going through some options here. None good. Looks like they've looked at the angle run. Thirds, first stones. Hard right out of his hand. Looks like he's probably going to take out his own yellow. Yeah, not great. All right, it's going to be 3 shots left for Team Hebert, who is going to be looking at 4 after the Derksen team gets one in the house here. And they're going to need some granite or some great tap backs to kind of get out of this end. So the old point to the sky after he releases and step away from it at the hog line does not indicate a good draw here. Yeah, it's going to sweep past the house. Sweepers knew that right out of the hand. My sweepers on Thursday night would have just sat down at the first bench they saw and watched it sail through. Happens about 2 or 3 times a game. I just got motion from one of the guys sitting here that curled with us, Kyle Winters, with the thumbs up saying it's more than 2 or 3 times a game. All right, a little bit of breathing room here for Team Hebert, but not a lot. They really need this draw executed perfectly to bail them out of this end here. Need 3 perfect shots here to bail them out of this end. Great camera views by our guys at Curling Stadium. Can't remember who's doing the production this morning, but fantastic job there of panning out, seeing the great curling club that we have here at the Beaumont Curling Club. Phenomenal sponsors on the backboard, sideboards, and I know it's a great community here in Beaumont, and couldn't be prouder and more happy with the volunteer support and the community support that we've received throughout the week, as well as, well, basically this is it's been a 2-year venture with the Grand Slam coming here last year, and with having the Grand Slam coming back to Nisku, as well as the Junior Grand Slam here in the Beaumont Curling Club. It's been kind of a 2-year endeavor with all of our volunteers. Paul Hyde, our president, he has stepped down this year just because he's actually running for the council in Beaumont. Elections are on Monday. I was told to make sure you go out and vote. Doesn't matter who you vote for, but use your right to vote. And great shot there by Team Derksen. Wow, this is going to give them a little bit of an out here to possibly make a triple. That's what he just motioned there to really get him out of the end. Great shot, but needed a little bit more curl right at the end to make sure that this wasn't there. So triple for Team Hebert. This is where the skip gets excited after an end that didn't look very good, where he can sit there and bail out his teammates. This is why the skipper gets paid big bucks. But yeah, just to that point, Paul Hyde has been doing yeoman's work over the last couple of years for these events. He's been at Silent Ice basically 16, 17 hours a day since Friday, helping out the setup and getting the volunteers situated and covering in any shifts that needed to be covered if someone was sick or didn't show up for a shift. So absolutely phenomenal person, and couldn't be prouder of what we've accomplished at the club. So big shot here for Team Hebert, trying to get the triple to get all those reds moving. Kind of hard right out of his hand again here. Looks like he's going to get a couple and roll behind the corner guard for second shot. Looks like there's going to be a little bit of chunk sticking out there for Team Derksen if he wants to make a play at it right now, or if he just wants to straight draw. Two options for him here. The only issue with this hitting on the side 8-foot side 12-foot yellow rock is that he just motioned. He's probably going to be rolling to the back button, back 4-foot, to give Team Hebert another out. So he might just neglect to decide to go just straight top button, top 4-foot on the intern side to lie to. Once they decide if this is worth the risk to possibly roll kind of where his broom's at. Yeah, he's kind of thinking that it's going to roll back 4-foot, which would not be ideal. Give Team Hebert an opportunity to get out the end again. But Skipper thinks he's going to be able to roll a little flatter to the top button. So this is always the real tough decision when you're playing against a really, one of the top teams with a 25-5 record already this season. If you make this hit, where does your shooter go? Does your shooter go right back button and give Team Hebert an opportunity to draw and possibly steal a point? Or do you just take the opportunity to draw one in top 4-foot, or split the house maybe on the other side, T-line on the 8-foot side, to lie to? But he's decided that his hit and roll will probably stay above the T-line, and we'll see what happens with this shot being executed.
Little positive release there. You kind of just saw that it kind of jarred out to the center line a little bit. That's what you need to do here, and to get that rock from not curling right away when you're going from center out. Working hard on it. It looks like it's going to tick the guard. It's not a disastrous shot by any stretch of the imagination. Disastrous shot would have been hitting that yellow and rolling back button. So this, still gives Team Hebert a draw to get shot rock, but it won't have any backing or anything like that. So, it's disappointing, but it's also not horrendous. So the out-turn draw here, this side of the sheet hasn't been used all way. So the sweepers you'll see with the broom right down on it as soon as he releases it to monitor the speed of the stone. Very important to get this one at least in the 12-foot or 8-foot as your miss to make sure that they don't have that same shot for 3 points after the shot by Team Hebert. So as you see, there's sweepers right on it, just cleaning it, just trying to see what it's doing on the side of the sheet that hasn't been played on the call in. Looks like they're going hard. They're about halfway down to try to get this in. Yeah, very unfortunate miss there by Team Hebert. Now gives Derksen the opportunity to throw the same shot he just threw without the guard there and to get 3 points after the fourth injury. Broom went up in the air just to indicate it's a little heavier than what they wanted, but this one looks like it's on off all the way. Looks like a great shot. Going to get 3 points. Big turnaround end here. So Team Derksen up 5-2 after 4 ends here at the Junior Grand Slam of Curling event at Beaumont, Alberta. And we'll be back with you after a short break.
For over 20 years, the Sandra Schmirler Foundation has granted more than $9 million to hospitals across Canada for life-saving equipment for premature and critically ill babies. In the past 4 years alone, $4 million has been granted thanks to the curling community's incredible generosity. The need continues year-round, and with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion, just like Sandra.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $50,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
Welcome to the RockShop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of Curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of Curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. TheRockShop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
All right, we're back here for the 5th end of action at the Junior Grand Slam here at the Beaumont Curling Club. My name is Matt Yo. Doing commentating solo here this morning. We have a 5-2 lead for Team Derksen over Team Hebert, and some great shot making through 4 ends here, and just a little unfortunate with the last end with Team Hebert coming up light with his last own attempt to draw. But with the shot making that their ability has shown this season with 25-5 record so far, this game's long from over. So we will expect a few rocks in play here, as we had one top 4 and then a corner guard, and then now another corner guard going up. So again, huge shout out to our sponsors here this weekend. Northern Lights Fiber is our platinum sponsor for the event. We also have Brightview Financial, Hack to House Curling Supplies, as well as rink equipment. Reach out to hacktohouse.com for any of your curling and hockey needs. We also have the City of Beaumont, Green Amp Solar, Electrotech, so we see a couple corner guards and a center guard. Looks like they might have picked out a straight rock here for the lead second shot, and given a little bit less ice that we've seen for draws going around centers. So that's something that's very important for these athletes that have come out for practice before the event has started. And lots of rock matching. So not at your local club, the 7 and 8 rock is never always the best one. You kind of got to get out there and throw some rocks and see the feel of it, and really take that opportunity to match those rocks for each curler. So double center guards. Doesn't look like Team Derksen is going to take the foot off the pedal anytime soon.
a good opportunity here to get rid of both center guards and roll for another corner guard. Great shot there, absolutely. Double peel, roll for a double corner guard. The boys at Curling Stadium have the replay locked and loaded, so let's take a look at this one again. It's a great shot, especially you want to keep your shooter in play. More guards up there, the better for you at this time, especially when you have now 3 corner guards. A phenomenal shot. Team Derksen's going to stick with the offense and throw a guard on their rock top 4 foot. Just kind of backed off this one. All right, we'll see if Team Hebert second can make another double and roll behind a corner guard here. The thing about the double is it's not hugely important. The roll comes first. They want to make sure that they get that roll dead buried behind the corner guard and make the other team chase. Absolute phenomenal shot making here on this shoot here this morning. These young athletes are just shooting the lights out. Great shot, hit and roll behind their corner guard. Now gives Team Derksen an opportunity to possibly switch gears, peel the corner guard, or keep guarding that rock in the top 8 foot. Looks like they're looking for the peel, maybe the straight run back as well. Up 3 points, that's the correct call. You want to get rid of that corner guard. Didn't give an opportunity to go around another corner guard, which is put up there because of that great double peel roll for a corner guard. So. Kind of how the end's supposed to work out in paper so far through this amount of shots. And see if these young athletes can continue making the shot making on this shoot here. It's going to be phenomenal to watch this one. Little bit of a mistake there that one's just slid right through the house. Sometimes you kind of, as a curler, you think that inside out shot's going to be a touch heavier because not a lot of rocks get thrown down the middle of the sheet anymore. Lots from the outside in, going around the center guards and whatnot. So we've seen a few of those misses here today that maybe contribute to thinking that shot from the inside out is going to be a little bit heavier, and it's not. It's an opportunity for a straight draw again here. Around those corners. Second try, it's a shot.
like he's got the right line here. The sweeper's working on it. Just can't get her to the house. Couple miscues here by the third on Team Hebert. Again, take this opportunity to shout out our 50-50 for the week. It was over $11,000 yesterday. Get your tickets at curlingalberta.ca/5050 and support the junior program here in Beaumont, Alberta. Another big thanks out to Jerry Gertz and his team there at Curling Stadium, being able to live stream this right across the country as well as, internationally as well. We see a big audience down in the U.S. as well as the Asian markets for these live streams, and that's a big thank you to Jerry Gertz and his team there at Curling Stadium that's been able to produce these games and bring curling into a wider audience. So huge thanks for that for those guys at Curling Stadium. So. Couple different options here for Team Hebert. He can make a play on that rock top 12-foot and kind of jiggle those around and go around both of them to maybe the back 4-foot and try to generate a skipper's deuce. Or he can hit and roll off the one in the 8-foot where is right kind of on the nose of the Jurassic Mechanical emblem there and roll behind their corner guards. So team decision kind of to see what the best idea is here and how they can generate a skipper's deuce out of this scenario. For me, I think the best call was from the skipper right off the bat where, try to throw one right there, right on the tee line, even back 4-foot, even, full back 8-foot, get shot rock, put some pressure on Team Derksen that if he doesn't follow it down perfectly, he has a chance to get the skipper's deuce. And I think that's the shot they've wanted to call here. So looks like we got an enter and draw right around the one top 12-foot, right to the back 4-foot, right on the tee line, and try to generate the skipper's deuce. Kind of on off it for the sheet, kind of getting close for line. Oh, started carving it for line, but looked like it was pretty heavy, so probably was going to scoot through the house if it wouldn't have hit the one top 12-foot. Looks like it's second shot rock, and being up 3. Team Derksen just gonna hit and probably stay there. Maybe hit and roll behind the hot ones there on the center line. And put maximum pressure here on Team Hebert to get one and stay in the game here. positive release. Good shot, leaves Team Hebert a wide open hit and stick for his one. And to stay in this game and see what they can do in the last three ends. All right, nose hit for one for Team Hebert. Fifth end here at the Grand Slam Curling Junior event, the Beaumont Curling Club. Looks like they're just cleaning it down the sheet. Gonna be a nose hit for one. Good shot. 5-3 Team Derksen over Team Hebert down at the Beaumont Curling Club, the Junior Grand Slam event. And we'll see you back after these messages.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
Live curling rocks. And this November, the best in the world are coming to Tahoe. Get your seats now at gsoctickets.com. But hurry, early bird pricing ends soon.
Welcome back to the Junior Grand Slam curling event. U25 players out there on the ice right now. The U15s get going at 4 p.m. today for their first game. Great thing about this event is the U15s and U25 finals for this event will be hosted at the Grand Slam of Curling at the Niski Silent Ice Center. So for these young athletes, they get to play in front of 2,000 fans and a bunch of people on TV and Sportsnet on Sunday. And they're really excited for that opportunity to play. I'm really excited to watch the U15 kids out there in front of the big lights, the TV lights, and being mic'd up and having that experience. It's going to be fantastic. So big shout out to the Grand Slam of Curling to have this event and really showcase the junior athletes in our sport today. So it's 5-3 Team Derksen over Team Hebert in the sixth end. A little bit of a mistake there by the Derksen lead where they were coming around the center guard and throwing it light. This one looks like she's diving over near the center guard as well. Great sweep to get it by, fantastic. Great shot. Another big shout out to our sponsors this week at Northern Lights Fiber for any of your internet needs. This Northern Lights Fiber is a fantastic company. Reach out to them to get your internet needs looked after. Absolute fantastic internet company. City of Beaumont, Green App Solar, Brightview Financial, Hack to Host Curling Supplies, and Rink Supplies. See hacktohost.com for any of your curling needs. MFP Resources and Intertech Electrical. Huge financial supports from our sponsors this week to make this junior Grand Slam event a success. So thank you so much. Another big shout out to our 50-50. It was up over $11,000 yesterday to support the junior curling and Beaumont Curling Club. Reach out and get your tickets at curlingalberta.ca /5050. Another big shout out to all of our volunteers this week. We had 350 shifts between the Beaumont Curling Club and the Silent Area Center, and the community here in Beaumont and surrounding areas just really stepped up and really stepped up and helped the event out, and couldn't run this event without the dedication of our volunteers and our curling community. It's great. So if you see anybody walking around in blue jackets over there at the Silent Area Center or here at the Beaumont Curling Club, please say thank you. Take a time off work to make sure these events are a huge success. All right, it looks like Team Hebert's got something brewing here without the hammer. Going to be able to draw another one in there, lie to. Great camber angles from our production crew with the Curling Stadium Broadcast Center. Jerry and his team out there have been an absolute integral part of our curling community for lots of years with Curling Zone, Curling Stadium. Without these guys, I don't think curlers realize enough how much time Jerry and his crew put into Curling Zone, Curling Stadium, and really supporting our sport. They do it for the love of the game, and no one's better at doing it than those guys. Great shot. Might leave a double. I think it's going to be busy down here at the Beaumont Curling Club starting around the 4 o'clock time here on Friday. We've got the U15s playing their first match of the week at 4 p.m. Great thing about this event too is we saw lots of curlers from the Grand Slam of curling, a lot of professional curlers down here at the club this week because they have some kids, some nephews and nieces and playing in this event. So they said it's a great opportunity for them to actually watch some of their great shot there. Great opportunity for some of their time to come over to the club. We had Team Hasselborg over here. Take some pictures. Carrie Anderson has a team here from her curling club in Manitoba. I know Brad Gushu's, I believe his daughter's playing. Kevin Cooney's daughter's playing. Glenn Kennedy, Mark Kennedy's daughters, nieces are playing. So there's lots of curlers down here taking in the action of these young athletes and showing a lot of support. Looks like we have a timeout here for Team Hebert, bringing out the coach to give a couple options maybe that they don't see, or clarify what they do see is the best option moving forward. Looks like, I believe, yellow's lying second shot, red's lying shot. I just can't see the overhead view, but there we go, great work. Oh, yeah, red's lying 2 up there, so that's, yeah, there needs to be a play up there on one of those 2 rocks to ensure that they have an opportunity to possibly get a steal here. Probably a little hit roll off the wings of the Yellow Jacket Energy Services logo, another great sponsor here at the Curling Club. Yellow Jacket. Those boys have done a lot here at the curling club, making some benches for our change rooms and just always being active in our curling club. Kevin Jackson and those guys there at Yellow Jacket have been huge supporters of the curling club and big parts of the community for a long time. So. Looks like they're calling a little hit and roll on the red rock that's right on the wings of the honeybee, or the Yellow Jacket, I guess, right? Once again, I'm Matt Yo, down here at the Beaumont Curling Club for the 2025 inaugural event for the Junior Grand Slam of Curling. Hard right out of his hand. Not sure if it got right out to the broom or not. They're going to try to keep this as straight as possible. Great sweeping. Wow. Fantastic shot there. That's all front end action right there. That's what the gym's for in the off season. All these young athletes have just in incredible shape. Look at the work they've done there on the brooms to keep that straight, and then right carve at the end. And after they knew they were around the guard, phenomenal shot by Team Hebert. All right, time for the first thirds rock of Team Derksen. Going to be trying the double peel. Oh, bonanza. Look at that. What a great shot. Boys at Curling Stadium have that one on a replay. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Look at this curling shot. Great curling shot there by Team Derksen. Going to try to replace the center guard. Solid peel. They're going to have to make a play on that in the host here eventually, but I think they're going to be looking at Skip's first one, either right around that double, call it a center guard, top 8 foot, top 4 foot, the back 4 foot draw right there, yeah. So shot call here is to be dead buried anywhere. Back button, back 4 foot, biting back 4 foot, full 8 foot. Just got to be shot rock here.
Throw the anchor down. Gets it in there. I think it's not shot rock. You call another timeout. Looks like the coach wanted to make sure that they got rid of that staggered guard up there, which is a great shot. Punches it behind the corner guards. That staggered rocks really are a problem up there to give Team Hebert an opportunity to get dead buried without an opportunity to run it back. So great shot call there. Big decision time here. They need to either eliminate them to one or force them to one or get a steal here. So I think that's the conversation is you try to rip the double and lie 2 or 3, force them to one, or do you try to draw around that red center line right on top of the Yellow Jackets' head there, and they'll have a short run back, but an opportunity to steal. So the game's kind of in the balance here.
got to figure out what's the best shot call. You need to get shot rock, whatever you do, to have an opportunity to force them to one or get a steal. Again, huge shout out to all of our volunteers here at the Beaumont Curling Club of Silent Ice. Over 375 shifts needed to be covered here for the Grand Slam and for our Junior Slam here event at Beaumont, and the volunteers in the community, as well as all of our curling clubs around Edmonton have really stepped up to help us put on this great event. A huge amount of volunteer support, as well as huge shout out to our main committee members, Paul Hyde, Curtis Haley, Michael Charnowski, and Ron DeMolge. He's just absolutely done a fantastic job of organizing this event and getting it to be such a great event for the public, as well as all of the curlers that are participating in it. So he's decided to go with the double and try to lie 3. Real close. Yeah, it does the job. Lies first and second shot. And Team Derksen will have a nose hit for 1. Did their job, got them to force them to 1. And worst case scenario, they'll be down 3 playing the 7th end. But they're still in the game and anything can happen. So Derksen has a wide open hit here for nose hit, get his 1. And to go up 6-3. Little broom motion up in the air, seems like it's heavier than what they called. So they're gonna have to get her on to curl it, but nope. It's coming up nice. Just a heavy clean. Great shot there by Team Derksen. 6-3 lead heading into the 7th end, and we'll be right back.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting 10-fold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
Bienvenue and welcome to Beaumont, Alberta. Located just minutes southeast of Edmonton, Beaumont's a charming community with big city conveniences. It's where life feels just right. With safe neighborhoods, historic French-Canadian heritage, a strong economy, and a youthful energy that shines through everything we do. Here, every season brings us together. And it's easy to feel welcome, connected, and part of something bigger.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from Nisku this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatchewan in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbach coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsoctickets.com. Let's rock!
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $50,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
All right, we're back here. My name is Matt Yo with the Junior Grand Slam of Curling at the Beaumont Curling Club here in Beaumont, Alberta. Great idea by the Grand Slam this year to introduce the Junior Slam for the U25 and U15 categories. So we have 16 U25 men, 16 U25 ladies, and 8 U15 teams that will be starting their draw off at 4 p.m. tonight. And we're really excited on Sunday. The finals of each event for the U25s and the U15s will be played at Silent Ice Center, right along the side of the final of the men's and ladies event over there. So it's going to be really cool to watch, some 12, 13, 14, 15-year-old kids play against play right beside their idols and in front of 2,000 fans and a bunch on TV with Sportsnet. So it's absolutely fantastic for these young athletes to get this type of experience. So we have a great game going on. Team Derksen from the Martensville Curling Club in Saskatchewan has been playing absolutely lights out, and Team Hebert is stringing along. I think if Derksen's team percentage was out there, it'd probably be in the mid to high 90s. So still 2 ends to go. Team Hebert has the hammer down 3, and is probably going to throw everything in the kitchen sink against Team Derksen today in the 7th end. A huge shout out to some of our local sponsors for the event. Northern Lights Fiber. For all of your internet and needs, please reach out to Northern Lights Fiber. Great company and huge supporter of the event here this weekend. City of Beaumont, great sponsors as well. Wanted to let them know that voting for council and mayor is up, so please get out there and vote and get that done here on Monday. Green Amp Solar, Brightview Financial, Hack to House curling supplies and rink supplies. Reach out to hacktohouse.com for all your curling needs and apparel needs, and MFP Resources as well as Intertech Electrical. Have been huge supporters of the curling club and our curling community here in Beaumont for many years. So thank you so much for all of our local sponsors, as well as our local committee and our volunteers have been phenomenal. Over 375 shifts for our volunteers over this week here at the Silent Ice Center as well as at the Beaumont Curling Club. So huge shout out to everyone there, and really appreciate all their time and effort that goes into events like this. So, again, 7th end, 6-3, Derksen over Hebert. Now Hebert has been on quite a run this year. They're 25-5 throughout the season so far. So this game is long from over, and they're looking to get at least a deuce here in the 7th end to see if they can get it into a shootout maybe in the after the 8th end. So
talk on the phone.
So Team Hebert's going to try to utilize their corner guard that's been set up here, get around their corner guard, deal with one in the center later, and utilize what the lead's got up there. So they've been got to touch the heavies on the inside out pass here today. This one looks like they're just monitoring it down the ice, kind of on off, on off. Couple taps of the broom trying to get it to slow down, and that's good. That's a great shot. They're going to give it an opportunity to peel the corner guard, but it's dead buried, so they don't have a chance to get at it. So good peel, but leaves a couple center guards up that I think the Team Hebert's going to take advantage of and use the straight draw around the centers, maybe a little chop off and roll. So great draw there. So now Team Derksen's looking at trying to double peel those center guards off, and hopefully their red comes back into the house and takes out the yellow. That would be optimal. Fantastic, man. These guys are playing well. That is an absolute fantastic curling shot right there. These guys are probably upwards around 95% as a team today. This has been a display of curling. So just got to tip your hat to sometimes to teams like this that are just firing all cylinders. And now it's freeze, a little tap back, create a pocket, and doing everything you possibly can to try to generate your deuce. Have some early finals out there. It's just a little bit of an update. We have Team Artichoke versus Kang. Artichoke is a winner there to move to 2-1, and Kang to 1-1. Mira over Team Sanderman. That means Sanderman drops to 0-2, and Mira drops to is at 2-0. So again, pretty short round robin, 3 games per pool. Another fantastic shot there by Team Hebert. Grinding away, trying to do everything they possibly can to get a deuce here.
rocks. And this November, the best in the world are coming to Tahoe. Get your seats now at gsoctickets.com. But hurry, early bird pricing ends soon.